YouTubers, so today this tutorial is going to be over what I like to call the chest roll switch. First, you're going to want to get in a comfortable standing position. I like to stand with my legs about shoulder width apart, but whatever comfortable standing position feels right to you. Next, you're going to want to decide which hand and arm are doing what. One hand and arm I like to refer to as the rolling hand and arm because it'll do the chest roll part of the move, and the other the carrying and catch hand and arm because they will do the carryover and the catching of the roll. So after you've got a good base, decided which hand and arm are doing what, next you'll want to make sure your hands are placed properly on your hoops. For your rolling hand, want your hand on top of your hoop like so, thumb pointed down. I like to point my pointer finger out and use it as a guide, helping guide that hoop back between my pointer finger and thumb, making for a nice chest roll. That is optional. You don't have to point your pointer finger out like so. You can just make a fist around it, thumb pointing down, whichever is easiest for you. For your carrying hoop in hand, you want your hand on the underneath of the hoop, thumb pointed up, just making a fist around it like so. Now that you've got good standing base, decided which hand and arm are going to do the roll and which is going to be your carrying catch. Let's break it down a little bit further. The first part of this move as a whole is going to be your roll. Your roll comes first, so you can free up that rolling hand and be able to carry over that carrying hoop in hand. And you're now free rolling hand because you've done that roll first, freeing up your carrying catching hand to catch your roll. So again, roll first, carry, you're catching. So for your roll, again, you want to make sure your hands properly placed on your hoop, good standing position, arms straight out and up, lean back, tilting your head back, opening your chest. And you can practice doing your chest rolls, either a full chest roll, or you can just do a half chest roll. Because for this particular move, when you do it, your hand is going to bend slightly when you catch that roll versus being already straight out, because you're having to carry that other hoop and then bring that arm back to catch that roll. So again, good standing base, comfortable standing position, knowing which hand is doing what. Your roll, you're comfortable with your chest roll. Your roll releases first, and then comes your carrying and catching. So once you're comfortable with the roll, now let's focus on the carrying and catching. If you're carrying with your left hand and rolling with your right, then when you carry that left hoop in your left hand, you're going to carry it clockwise towards your right hand and hoop, because you are carrying hoop. Once you release that rolling hoop, your carrying hoop is going to be carried over to your now free hand, being caught in that now free rolling hand, because you did that roll first, catching your rolling hoop with that now free carrying catching hand, because you've carried that first hoop over to your rolling hand. Same as if you were rolling with your left hand and carrying with your right, you would, instead of carrying clockwise, carry counterclockwise towards that left-handed hoop. So let's go ahead and put this all together. Good, comfortable standing base, knowing which hand and arm are doing what. And for your carrying hand and arm, you can either stick your arm straight out like so and just carry it over, or you can spin the hoop towards, if you're going, again, your left hand is the one doing the carrying and catching, you'll spin it clockwise. And if it's your right doing the carrying, you'll spin it counterclockwise. You're going to spin towards whichever hand you're rolling with, or carry towards whichever hand you're rolling with. So again, feet, hands proper on hoops. So your carrying hand, rolling hand, your arms are up and straight. All right. Again, you can either spin, not spin. I prefer the spin because it gives a good momentum to carry that hoop forward. It's a preference, whichever you prefer. Roll first, carry, and your catch. So I hope this helped anyone struggling, and see you later. Happy hooping.